Hi, Maze. Hopefully, Sky will be here soon, because there's something I want to talk about. And since you two are the ones I see every day so far. Done. You're done. Next. Hi, Sky. Good to see you. So, seeing red, kinda. So clever, by the way. Even if you weren't meaning to be clever. So I want to talk about this thing that I saw on chat on the Discord channel, which is a somewhere down. That there's this YouTube walkout going on. Because of Copa and all that. I hate YouTube for a lot of things. Remember, I've been a Let's Player for over 7 years. I hate YouTube for a lot of things. But this isn't, from what I understand, completely their call. Like, this is government that got in the way here. And government's been getting in the way a lot with my family lately. And that's to deal with my grandmother, who's sadly dying. And I'm not talked about this yet. But she has dementia and Alzheimer's is what the doctors have finally figured out. And it's a really tough time, and government's getting in the way of my family helping her, and it's really dumb. But that's beside the point. Just government getting in the way. But I want to talk more about the YouTube part of this. I'll end up talking about my grandmother when she unfortunately passes away, which is looking to be more sooner than later, sadly. And I'll talk more about that, about all that then, because I'll be very emotional. When that finally happens. But today, one more thing. It was nice that I got to see her at least one more time when I took my trip back to my hometown and was able to see her, and I was really glad to do that. But I want to talk about the YouTube thing, the whole YouTube walkout thing today. I want to talk about that. That doesn't hurt YouTube. And all you're doing is you're hurting people like me. with this walkout. I wish people would understand that your heart's in the right place. We're gonna walk out to show support for the Let's Players, or for the people. But you're not doing it correctly, because all you're doing is you're hurting like me. No, I can just talk about me in this because, well, I'm a Let's Player. I've been a Let's Player for a long time, and it's always better to talk about yourself and stuff like this because you don't know what other people think. But I can tell you what I think, and that's cool. You're boycotting YouTube. Great. And not giving me views, not giving me a chance to rise on trending. I mean, I'm not that big anyway, but you know, for somebody slightly bigger than my channel, who's like really on the uptick, instead of dead in the water like mine, your walkout doesn't help. It doesn't help us. If anything, you're hurting us. You're not hurting YouTube with that. Because there is more than likely not enough of you who are doing that to really make YouTube think. And the other part is, they know you're coming back. Where are you going to go instead? It's not like if a whole bunch of people decided to boycott Walmart and said, we're all going to go shop at Target and actually do it. Now that makes Walmart notice. The problem with YouTube, with the whole YouTube thing, is they know you're coming back. It's like, oh, so we just have to weather 4 days. All right, easy. Like, you're not hurting YouTube. I said you're hurting me. You're hurting Let's Players like me. I can talk from a Let's Play standpoint, but you know, you're hurting content creators. Let's expand. You're just hurting small content creators. That's it. Big content creators will tell you to do this because they know you're coming back. Again, they know you're coming back. But for small content creators like me, like, I get excited when I see you two in chat because that's it. That's all I'm getting. But there's a chance, now I'm not saying you two, but for like a small content creator, there's a chance that when you stop watching for 4 days, you're not coming back. Because you'll just forget about us. And before you say, no, that's not true, trust me, I've seen it. I've seen people disappear for years and then come back and leave me a message. Oh man, I completely forgot about this channel. How are you doing? I took a month off for vacation and just forgot about your channel. I've seen it. So, I mean, the sentiment is appreciated for this, and cool, but you're hurting the people who, at the end of the day, is the most upset with YouTube. And that's small content creators like me, who, thanks to YouTube, like analytics, the way they do their calculations, will never have a chance. Like, I know that train has sailed, and I've, over the past, like, month or so, I've come to terms with it. Like, more than, I'm still really depressed about it, but I'm slowly coming to terms with it more and more. That whatever chance I did have, and I like to think I had an actual chance, like, my channel was really on the uptick for years, that's gone. It's the people like me that are the most upset with YouTube, and by doing something like this, it's me who you're hurting. Like, you're not really helping your cause. That's just what popped into my mind. Well, yeah, but YouTube's gonna take the easy way out. What makes it? I think the problem that people have is with how YouTube complied with the law. So for those of you that don't know about it's for know nothing about this, I don't know how you know nothing about this. If you're on YouTube, it's everywhere. This deal with COPA. So basically, it's to help the kids. Like, I like the idea of the law. So the way YouTube went about it is you need to mark whether your content, and it's not just for YouTube, it's for everybody, whether your content is kid-friendly or not, basically. And the way YouTube went about it is you have two options. You can say that your content is for kids, is exclusively for kids, which disables comments and other things like that, again, to protect the little ones, which I'm always down for protecting the little ones. Or you say your content is unsuitable for children, which could stop you from getting some views, because again, YouTube analytics, the way YouTube does calculations. Now, there's an auto feature, but I don't trust YouTube any farther than I could throw the building. So it's one way or the other. Now, if you know anything about me, some of my content is child friendly. Like Kirby. Like the like Kirby Superstar and Scribblenauts. I do have a few Let's Plays that are child friendly, specifically child friendly, where I don't cuss at all during them, and I don't really cuss all that much anyway. But like, I don't cuss at all, and I made it to where, you know, children can watch it and families can watch it and have fun. I always wanted to do that. And then I have some stuff that's not. The problem is, you want me to go through all 3,000 plus videos I have now, take the time and go mark each one. Yes, this is child friendly. No, this is not. No. Like, no. Forgot to switch the other ones on, so we're gonna have to go back in. Grab those. Like, I can't speak for other people. That's just me. By the way, I marked all of mine as not suitable for children, because those are the only options I have. Because I'm not going through, again, over 3,000 videos and marking each one. Because if I mark it incorrectly, and then somebody actually cares because government's that way, and then I get in trouble. No. I'm not taking that chance, so... There are reports of the auto feature overriding the manual settings. See, that's just dumb. See, that's crazy. then I'd sue. Like, anyway, it's all a big mess. But I just wanted to talk about the... You know, we can talk about all that other stuff. And I'm sure there are millions of videos out there on all of that. But I just want to talk about the walkout. Because really, as a small channel, it's me you're hurting with that kind of stuff. And I guarantee you, this came from a big channel. Because that's how all this stuff gets started. It came from a big channel. We're gonna boycott YouTube, and everybody's like, yeah. And again, you're hurting the people who have the most beef with YouTube. Small channels like mine. And I don't want to kind of class warfare this, the big channels versus the small channels kind of thing. But I'm a small channel, so I'm going to say it. You know, it hurts us. Copa hurts everybody, but this walkout thing, you're hurting small channels. And again, all I can do is talk about me. So... now that people are really watching my stuff anyway. But it's just another hit for me. And you wonder why small channels just end up fading away. It's because they get to where I'm at now. We get tired of failing. We get tired of not seeing any hope, any kind of success. And how we all deal with it is different. Like I said, I've been like getting really depressed, really down. And I've been slowly working my way through it. And this is just another thing that again hurts. Just hurts. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say on the matter. Sorry we're doing Beast Tribe stuff here today. But I didn't get around to it yesterday. And I know I am way more likely to do it if I do it on stream. So we're just knocking this out and then we're going to go do... go do story. I forgot to speak to the trader. Darn it. So I have to come back again. But anyway, that's my thoughts on all of it. Just from the standpoint of me, a small YouTuber who tries to look at things from another side. Like, my deal is, you really want to hurt YouTube? Like, you really want to get after it. You gotta have an alternative. Like, don't just walk out on YouTube. Like, you tell your Let's Player, or you tell your content creator, I just keep going Let's Player because I am a Let's Player, sorry. And you tell your content creator, hey, a bunch of us, band together, and we found this alternative site that's really good, and we'll follow you on there. If you're fed up with YouTube, and you'll move. It's like, okay. Like, that's a real... That's a thing you can do. Now, YouTube's so huge that they're not gonna feel it. But, at the same time, you can try to make a statement to YouTube that way. And you just might help your content creator out. Like, something like that. See, I don't know much about Mixer. Like, I know they got some big streamers to go over there. Like Ninja, for one. But nobody watches these streams anyway, so... And it's not Twitch I have a bone to pick with. Not yet. Grab the box. Okay, so there's no combo action to enhance Molinet. That's good. I've never been on it either. I've never been on Mixer. Yeah, same. I never even heard of it until I heard about the Ninja announcement, just because he was the biggest thing on Twitch. Yeah, I'm in the exact same boat, mate. So, regardless, that's really all I have to say on the topic. I like to think I'm the voice that nobody ever talks about. Not personally, but like, I try to give a voice to the part that people forget about. Hey, level 55. There we go. That clears it up. So now I can take the next ones. I won't do these right here. But I need to clear those out so I can take today's. Don't worry. I won't quote, waste, unquote any more of your time. There we go, alright. Now that the theme is permanently stuck in your head, let's move on to the next area. Where are the quotes coming from? From my fingers, but you can't see those, so... Samurai. Oh, we could do the samurai quest. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. I need to be on that side of the world anyway. Oh, before we go, let me put the buff back on the guild. Okay, have it. You. What was I doing? Story quest. Why am I here? Oh, did you all hear that BioShock 4 got announced? That they're making a BioShock 4? I didn't think that would ever happen. I didn't look any further into that. I just saw that it was announced. I think by EA. So I'm gonna have to look up more of that. I saw that right before I started streaming. So I thought that was cool. Matsuba Mayhem. Makoto's stricken look bespeaks a serious incident. Oh man, had Vera and then immediately left. That's sad. Nobody wants to hear about Bioshock. Immediately leave. Stupid streamer. Syndrome, it's terrible. Captain Kongo, he has committed seppuku. Oh my god. Well, that took a really big turn from, oh man, did y'all hear about Bioshock? To, the captain just killed himself. What? He wished to atone for his failure to catch Ugetsu and all the casualties we've incurred, so he wrote in the letter they found next to his body. That's terrible. You can atone by actually catching him. He didn't seem like a terrible person. With His Excellency the Taro soon to arrive in Kugane, all is in all is in chaos. We haven't even had the chance to hold funeral rites. Yeah, everything's in chaos. It is all Shiden can do to keep our order functioning. Yet function we must, for the Taro is likely to be targeted by Ugetsu and his cohorts. As part of the security detail, I am tasked with patrolling the Short Pier area. I should be grateful for your extra pair of eyes, Syndrome. Yeah, I'm in to help, for sure. I mean, I didn't like the dude, but I didn't want him to do that. In your debt, if aught strikes you suspicious, I ask you notify me at once. On it. Short Pier, we can teleport to, I guess, the market. Alright, let's go see what we can find. Keep an eye on. Now we definitely need to help out. Aw. There we go. They're gonna need all the extra help they can get. For the honor of Musosai. Nothing out of the ordinary. Okay. Catch sight of a quaint charm. Charm. Bloodstained charm. Oh, something tells me I don't think he would do that. Not right now. The captain, like, something fishy's going on. Maybe he would. I didn't know him that well, but... Did you observe aught suspicious? A familiar-looking charm caked in blood. See, I think so too. Charm? Stained with blood? Where have I seen it before? This belonged to Captain Kongo! There's no mistake. It ever adorned his neck. But how did it come to be at the docks? No. Did you actually see his body? Maybe not even murder, maybe kidnapped. No, I myself did not see it. Could it be 'twas but a ruse? That the captain did not kill himself, but rather was slain by insurgents? Yeah.
Kami preserve. If this is true, it would mean the enemy walks among us. Alright. We must notify Shiden at once and have him bolster security around the Taro. To the Tarvanian consulate, Central.
Let's go. Okay, so he's for sure dead. Well, maybe not even for sure. Consulate?
Why isn't the lieutenant here? What is he doing?
What he's doing? Come now, surely you know of His Excellency the Taro's predilections?
You mean the rumors were true?
What rumors?
It's whispered that the Taro is wont to indulge his voracious appetite for pleasure houses under the guise of official duty.
Oh. Okay.
If that's the case, he will be in the Sanjo Hanamachi, and so too will Shiden. Let us hurry.
Okay. I mean, when you got power, you do stuff. Matsuba Mayhem.
Shiden? What are you doing?
Was it you?
You two, why are you not at the docks? I was given to understand that the Taro has come not on official but personal business.
Aye, that he has, but that is none
None of our concern. At any rate, I have the area well covered. You may return to your stations.
No. Something fishy's going.
Shiden, wait. There is no danger here. Why was your katana drawn? You are too clever by half. More's the pity we failed to finish you off at Sakazuki.
Yeah, exactly. I draw mine immediately. Correct. I'm glad I did that.
Your foreign friend was supposed to die then as well, but we underestimated Musosai's pupil. How could you, Shiden? The captain was your friend! Let me tell you a tale. I was born in a farming village and grew up in squalor. Our liege lord was a tyrant, one who wrung us peasants for everything we had. None dared to rise up for fear of their lives. Our parents, pushed to the brink of survival, mustered the courage to speak out. For their troubles, they were promptly arrested, but it did not end there. Nay, our lord wished to make an example, so he had them buried alive before the gathered villagers. That is terrible. Through gritted teeth, I watched my mother and father die, powerless to help. In that moment, I vowed to myself that one day I would change all that is wrong with the world. I took up the katana and trained like a man possessed, and eventually won a place in the Sekizugumi. In the beginning, I was overjoyed. Finally, I could make a difference! But reality couldn't be more different. And ere long, I came to see the Sekizugumi for what it was. A tool of the powers that be. Glorified guardsmen who patrolled the streets for petty criminals. Samurai. Justice. These things are not but hollow ideals, and they can change nothing. This I realized to my despair. You are wrong! But then I met Lord Ugetsu, and he has awakened me to the truth that in order to bring about true change, We must bring down the Bakufu. We must tear down the establishment and dig it up from its rotted roots. You are my comrade, and I feel your pain. But Ugetsu's path leads only to death and destruction. Countless people would be made to suffer. Huh. No more than what we endured in our village. There's no hope for Hingashi but to be reborn in the fires of conflict. This is madness! I will not allow your twisted vision to be realized. Then it seems we must cross blades. But are you certain you wish to do so here, where an unwitting passerby could come to harm? It wouldn't reflect well upon the Sekizugumi, you know. Huh. Fine. Let us take this to Matsuba Square. The others are out on security detail, and there will be no one to disturb us. It's also where I've placed my ambush, but you don't need to know that part. But fine. Play your game, I'll just cut you all down. Skyscream. Makoto the True. You're my favorite, Makoto. This brings no pleasure. And I respected you, Shiden. It's not too late. Join me and swear fealty to Lord Ugetsu. Never! I will fight you to my dying breath! No punishment will suffice for your crimes. What's this? Kami be praised, it's the Sekizugumi! My friends, we are betrayed! The lieutenant serves Ugetsu! You arrived just in time. Sir! What? What's happening? Come now. Surely you did not think I was alone. No. This cannot be. These two have uncovered our plan. They are a threat to the cause that cannot be suffered to live. Kill them. Yes, sir! For the cause! Up. Could it be? Hey, he's not dead! He told you he might be dead. He might have just been captured. Forgive me for my delay. Captain! You're alive! Or like, traitors in our midst. The lieutenant among them! I know. 'Twas he who tried to kill me. Yeah, okay, he wasn't even captured. He was just... They tried to kill him. I trusted you. Changing Gashi, why else? But mule-headed as you are, you don't understand. This needs to go just a little slower. We are the Sekizugumi, and our blades stand for peace. You're mine, let's go.
1,000 cuts. Nah, not today. Lord Shiden has fallen! Run! You'll not get away. Leave them. Not risking danger to citizens. It's over, Shiden. Over? Nay, Kongo. This is only the beginning. Long live Lord Ugetsu. Farewell, old friend. May we meet again in the next life.
Captain, thank the Kami you're safe. Will you tell us what happened?
I will, but first there is something I must do. Syndrome, for your timely intervention, I give you my thanks, and for my earlier discourtesy, I beg your forgiveness. I get it. You were suspicious. All is forgiven.
Allow me to thank you also. Were you not on hand, there's no telling what might have come to pass.
Oh, glad to help. With me gone, Shiden would have had free reign. He was the last any of us would have suspected.
Aye, when you told us you committed seppuku, none thought to question it.
A convenient lie, but a poor one. Any who know me well should know that I would not take my leave ere I had to deal with the insurgents. To do so would be the greater shame by far. Yeah, that's what I was starting to think. Why would you let everything fall apart? That's even more shameful. Now then, let me recount to you my tale. Last night, Shiden summoned me to the docks to discuss an urgent matter. As I approached him, the wretch slashed out at me without warning. Though I couldn't react in time to dodge the blade, for a blessing it caught my charm, sparing me a fatal wound. My momentum sent me over the docks and into the sea, where I remained until it was safe to resurface. My lungs were ripe to burst when Shiden finally left.
Such an ordeal that must have been.
Having learned there were traitors besides Shiden, I kept to the shadows and watched their movements. And the rest you know. With the Taro safe and the traitors dealt with, we may return to the barracks. Let us continue our conversation there. Syndro, my thanks again for your help. Glad to help.
journeyed here from a distant land in order to lend your strength to our beleaguered order, yet I drew my blade upon you. As it turned out, 'twas those whom I thought I knew and trusted that betrayed me. So I have to say I feel a right fool. But now we have succeeded in rooting out all the traitors in our ranks. That we have, and from those we caught, we were able to wring out some key details of their operation. Shiden had been seducing our men over to Ogetsu's side. Those who proved unamenable to his advances were killed, like our comrade in the recent mission. It makes my blood boil to think that those most loyal among us were struck down by treachery. What of Ogetsu's whereabouts? Appears he makes his base on the mainland, somewhere in Yanxia. The precise location still eludes us, sir. Forgive me if I speak out of turn, Captain, but even as we laid our lives on the line, the Taro went about satisfying his urges. Can we truly say we protected the peace this day? Well, I do understand your frustration, Makoto. Yet for his many vices, there is no denying the instrumental role that Taro keeps in keeping the realm whole. Ever are the great lords watching for a fracture to form, by which they might break the status quo and usurp power. Through skillful intercession and manipulation, the Taro keeps each of them in check. 'Tis no secret that the Bakufu is a cesspool of corruption, but in spite of this, we must protect the peace. Such is a samurai's calling. To protect the peace. Justice. Though you come to us from afar, you shared this calling with us. I pray that we could continue to rely upon your blade. Let's see, is it Asian samurai friend? No, foreign samurai friend. Of course. Allow me to add my voice to the captain's. You're a stalwart ally to our cause and a samurai true. Master Masosai was not mistaken in choosing you. Thank you. The Hunt for Getsu at 68. Until then, more story time! We'll clean up some of the side quests we were doing the past few days that I've streamed. We'll clean those up later. Right now, I would like to continue the story. From here, we turn north until we arrive at a cave, through which we must pass in order to reach the Yazim Steppe. Lise and Gosetsu have already gone ahead. We should carry on as well. And then back to not flying. Get ready to break out the Aether Compass again. There you are. This is the cave. After you, Syndrome. Alright. And away we go to a new area. The Azim Steppe. Or Azim Steppe. Azim Steppe. I'm gonna go A. Here we are. I love the map sections.
I remember the emptiness, vast and endless. The Azim Steppe,
Azim.
home to countless roaming tribes. A sacred land, watched over by elder gods. Here, we would find Doma's salvation. With the wind at our backs, we walked on, in search of hope, in search of him.
I give you the Azim Steppe, Sindral, though I should say this is but one small portion of it. Despite the close proximity, Domans rarely venture this far north. Most find these lands and their people strange and foreign. Fortunately, those who frequent Reunion are more welcoming than most. Come, it's not much further. I like the music here. Oh, there it is. Way to the west. Let's go into the town first. Reunion. Welcome to Reunion, my friends. Here is where we will begin our search for Lord Hien. The search for Lord Hien. Simple plan. What's the simple plan? We yell out his name until he shows up. Easy. No? When last I spoke with Lord Hien, he said he has spent much time in these markets. I had hoped we might find him here today, but alas. Hey, Yagiri, I've been meaning to ask. There are an awful lot of Zalia here, aren't there? Oh, I assumed you knew. The Azim Steppe has been home to the nomadic tribes of the Zalia since antiquity. More than 50 roam these lands, and though they do not constitute a nation, There is a hierarchy of sorts, determined through ritual combat. Funny, if they're so busy fighting each other, you'd think the Empire would be able to march in and take the step with ease. Wonder why they haven't. Why indeed, Lys. Why indeed? Perhaps they see little value in it, especially given the fierce reputation of the Zalia warriors, who would fight tooth and nail to oppose them. These lands were not made for men. The soil is thin and the weather unforgiving. Zalia have found ways to survive, it is true, but they are made of sterner stuff than most Imperials, conscript or citizen. Thanks for taking the time to explain. Sounds like I got a lot to learn. Later, I mean. We're meant to be looking for Ian. Ian? Oh, I don't think I said it yet. People from many tribes gather in reunion to trade goods and information. I should be surprised we cannot learn something of value here. Let us make our inquiries separately. Sindral, why don't you speak with some of the merchants here? Okay. But first... There we go. Roasted fish with pumpkin. Exotic foreign delicacy cooked to perfection. Beloved without the step. Come, come. Seek Domans? You're come to the wrong place, my friend. Delicious as my foodstuffs are, they find little favor with those from the south. Now, if it were Goro you were looking for, on the other hand, I might be able to help you. They flock to my stall. Okay. Traveling merchant. Have to remember you for later when I start fishing here. Beet soup, which I've made. Nomad meat pie, so expensive. Goro, meet Ganondorf? Man, I hope not. See, I thought Goro, I was thinking Sang Tsung is about to fight me after I beat him. But anyway, what fortune have you come hither this time? Freshly slaughtered, every cut available on request. Organ stew, hearts, livers, brains, or a brace of blood sausages, if you desire only a snack. Ugh. Ugh. Doman? Poor meat to make, Domans. I jest. I did see a young mole in the company of one some few days ago. Okay. Buzz, fresh buzz, your choice of lamb or dozo, guaranteed to satisfy. How many would you have, sir? Doman? Unless another death scar is keeping him in her yurt, he is not here. More fool her if she took a Doman for a husband. Enough about Domans. Speak of the buds instead. You cannot come to the Azim Steppe and not sample this most traditional of delicacies. I'll pass things. Hey. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold on. I might do some shopping. Can't change while I'm in this. $63, $65. No, I bought the stuff for you. Also 65. So maybe new offhand. $66. Maybe? I'll come back. Might come back and buy that. Mega potions, X potions, Mega ether, X ethers. Go and repair everything. Level 66. So I should be getting a new one soon. Same thing, 65. Okay, cool. Oh, Falcon Porter. I've brought you a new brush, my beloved. So smooth and silky your mane shall be, the envy of every other man. Eh? Say again? Seeking who? Ah, the Doma. I know who you speak. He comes and goes with a mole girl. Though I could not describe her. I only know she is mole because I heard them talking as they passed. What the chat modes say, use your keyboard and the phrase, any phrase that contains mole to ask the they are the mole tribe, okay? Because I could just could put mole, but no, it's like we're gonna actually ask them a question. Alright, comparing that with one so weak and lowly. Okay, whoa, I didn't know that was such an offense. My bad. You? Serena, may I help you? Aha. Did it. Oh, I see. You're looking for Hian. In that case... How urgent this business must be to leave our conversation unfinished. Kinsey, will you buy it? There's but one bundle left. If not, then... I will. Though I had not thought to pay so high a price. A bargain for which you should be grateful. If you like the coin, the fault is your own, and you'll leave with nothing. I'll pay the rest. How much are we talking? Please, I must have the Kinsey. The gods themselves requested it. We are bound to their will. Pay me the difference in Whisper Root. I'll sell it to the next apothecary to pass through reunion, and I feel we will each feel fairly treated. Do not tarry. Should another come before you, coin in hand, I will not refuse him. Understand. Thank you for this kindness. Sorry, must speak of Hian Yeli. I cannot leave reunion without that Kinsey. You stay here. I'll go get it. Dome and Iron Gunblade. Iron Glaives. I'll take the Iron Gunblade. That's cool, Maze. A season for war. Does not usually depend on the kindness. Serena does not usually depend on the kindness of strangers, but will gladly make an exception today. Please help. You want to help me? Yeah, I'll help. Thank you, Central. Lumbering ones, we must fell wander the plains to the west of Reunion. Each harvest 2, that'll be enough Whisper Root. Okay. And a whole bunch of quests to open up. One. Two. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that to the west. Sheep. Or whatever they're supposed to be. I want one as a minion. Wooloo. I've seen all the Wooloo stuff, and Knight is off and on watching a playthrough of Sword and Shield, so I've seen the Wooloo. It's silly. I like it a lot. The Dawn Throne. Probably in there. I doubt I can get in right now. The Bridge of the Hyrule Warriors. Yeah, to the north. Right, to the north. Oh, maybe over there? I want to see what you say. Deemed worthy by our most radiant brother, Magni are permitted to pass through these gates. In the water then? Or no? Can't be up there. Maybe it can be.
don't see it. Oh well. No big deal. I'll probably find it later. Whisper root, a common if valued ingredient in medicines.
Blessed is he who shows kindness to strangers, for with fortune does he ever ride. Will this quantity suffice? It shall. Kinsa is yours. Gods favor you more than you know, child. Odgun rarely have need of such herbs, and so my stock is limited. Had you come a day earlier or later, I would have had none for you. Perhaps the gods guided me here as they guided grandmother, as they guided this man from the west.
Hey! How goes the search? Any luck?
Some luck, yes.
What fortune to meet a friend of the young master.
Well met, Cyrena. If you have an inkling as to the current whereabouts of Lord Hien, we should be most grateful for your assistance.
Oh, please! It is I who should be grateful.
How so?
What is this? I came first, you second! Know you to whom you speak? All people of the steppe should. Or have you fought so much that you have forgotten the fate of your superiors?
Whoa!
Superiors? I spit on your superiority, little prince. Twisted and mad as sand devils your kind are.
Woo! They're gonna throw down right here.
Those two don't seem to like each other very much.
Those boys are of the Oronir and Dothal, the two strongest tribes.
Ah.
The children of Azim are destined to rule, so they declare to all who will listen. Their word is law. For now.
For now.
Grand, flamboyant fighters, but deadly, very deadly. He prances as a horse, as do his brothers after their many recent victories.
Huh.
The Undying ones too are strong, fearless, and vicious. They often reigned in the past. Now they are sorely tested.
Ooh. Who are you?
Ah, the master of the markets. He is Castir.
Okay.
To fight in reunion is forbidden, and to break the peace is to be banished forever.
Oh.
This he says without words, for words are lies to the Castir. They do not speak.
Interesting, so the mask.
That's interesting.
Right.
And all these different tribes share the same lands, do they? No wonder it's tense.
Right? Don't even have to say anything. They know it.
I shall look for you on the field at the Nardum. Mark my words! As shall I. Mayhap I shall take 11 more Dothal heads to make a dozen with yours. I look forward to the day.
Now walk away. And I'll just mosey along.
The dispute will be settled at the Nardum?
A great battle held on the final day of the Sahan San. During this time, all bonds of hierarchy are broken. All Zayla are equal and free to prepare for the fight.
Okay.
The tribe which triumphs in the Nardum rules until the next Sahan San.
Sounds like a chance for us.
Which in these lands is now.
Ah, so that is what they call the custom. I presume your tribe will also be taking part?
Not all seek the Dawn Throne. Some are satisfied with their lot. Others, like the Kestir, have reason to remain neutral.
Okay.
From all our lambs among wolves. Long were we content to remain apart and live quietly,
But...
Never mind that. You see Kian, yes? I know where he may be.
Eh. I'm down to change your down to change the hierarchy here. Not bad.
An impossible dream. Long ago, my grandmother, having received a vision from the gods, bade me go forth into the southern mountains. It was there that I found Hien, near death from many wounds. I brought him to our village, and there we nursed him back to health. Afterwards he chose to remain, that he might repay us for our kindness. Domans set much store by honor and shame, so at first I did not question it. Excuse me, could I see your map for a moment? Here, he has grown fond of this place. It affords him a view of the markets and the steppe. I would accompany you, but I must return to our village to prepare my grandmother's meal. Thank you again for your assistance.
Thank you. Let's go find the Lord.
Long-awaited reunion is at hand. Come, my friends, let us go and greet our Lord and Master.
Words are very unnecessary. So have been dealing with a problem involving your kind of late. Your kind! And continue favors to displease them. Tribe is famed for its dislike of speech. They believe that all words are merely lies. Show your intentions through your actions. And yet, a merchant of far-off lands has recently appeared in Reunion, trying to force the Kestir to trade by using the very words they despise. Ignorance is no excuse. I have seen others attempt to explain the local customs to him. Matters not what anyone says if he will not listen. Harping on. Take responsibility for this buffoon. You take responsibility for this buffoon. And just slap him upside the head. Shut up! You'd fancy taking part in this conversation anytime soon, would you? If I do something to displease you, need only tell me what... Got him. Got it. I mean, we can do that. Here to trade, you have to wait your turn. I write first. No, I'm here to slap you upside the head. They don't talk. What's that? Not a merchant? Are you aware of the funny customs these Kestir have? Apparently words aren't much use. Only actions will do. No joke, so why are you still talking? Nod. I was told as much by other Ori tribes, but I just can't bring myself to believe it. How can one run a market if they refuse to speak?
easily. Have to speak. Speaking just makes it easier in some regards. Regardless, I gain much for continuing to rely on speech. No joke! Work with me? Maybe? Only because I need the Aether Current? This'll be priceless. Like, I need to see how this happens. Verge of saying something. Oh, wow. But who needs words? You can tell from the timidness of Kishin's nod, he is worried by something. Yes, I was like, how do we take quests from him if they don't speak? Okay. Point. Okay. Points to the north. The haste with which he extends his arm suggests there is something in that direction that requires your attention. Okay. I was wondering how we were going to take quests from them. So that's really cool. Good job. I know I have a lot of quests. Ugh. I'm going to have to start knocking out some of these. Been an eternity since I last had a chance to talk with a fellow traveler. Belong to the East Island Art Trading Company. So I cut you down now. Pretend nothing happened. We used to work in the Kagane office still a short while ago. Won't be long before Doma fully escapes the Empire's grasp. If I have anything to do with it, it won't be very long. I've been a pioneer. You can't go on forever. I promise you untold discounts on everything I have for sale. Wow, you really sold me wanting to help you. I just gotta take a step back, really? No need to be alarmed. I'm alarmed by your choice of reward. Their culture is unlike anything I've encountered thus far. Words are trivial. Who needs words? Words are trivial. Alright, but now you're not an Aether quest, so we'll deal with you later. It's up, isn't it? Yep. Oh, I can jump up here. Neat. Ah, that's cool. Okay. It's up there. Slope. I don't see a slope at all. Other side then? There's our slope. Jump up here. Yes, good. There he is. Aw.
Kami are merciful. My lord Hien, I see you are alive and well.
Ah, you are come sooner than expected.
You're welcome.
So, my blade or my head? Which would you have of me?
Well, he's very matter of fact to that.
The people of Yansha remain loyal to Doma. I have seen the fire in their eyes. They are ready to rise up and fight. The time is ripe, my lord. Return with us, blade in hand, and lead Doma to freedom.
Naught less than liberty will suffice, then. A pity. It will prove far more difficult to deliver than my head.
It will. But don't be that way.
But if my people wish to pursue an impossible dream, then who am I to deny them?
It's not impossible. I'm here. You haven't met me yet.
You giddy! Go Setsu! And,
Hi, we've not met. Ah, the theme of Doma from... And Cyan's theme from Final Fantasy VI. Awesome. Nice touch.
The scions of the Seventh Dawn, my lord. Good and true friends who opened their hearts and homes to us when we fled to Eorzea. Far across the sea they have journeyed to stand with us in the fight for Doman liberation. To oppose the Empire, as they have in the West, where they are lauded as heroes for their many deeds.
Correct.
say no more, you giddy. Say no more.
I get it.
I observed how you helped Cyrilla, to whom I am deeply indebted. For that and for the aid you provided my people, you have my deepest gratitude. There is no doubting your strength nor your character. It would be my honor to fight by your side.
All right.
So, what of Doma? Arise, my friends, and tell me of our home.
The witch still has it. But we're gonna change that. I love his sword.
I have made my decision. You, Giddy, I bid you return to Yansha and take charge of our forces in preparation for my homecoming. As for our esteemed guests, I would ask that you remain here with me. I sense you will be a great help in the coming days.
Right? You're so right, Sky. I'm so glad I decided to take Samurai through these, because it fits. It fits really well being the Samurai class for these quests. It's really cool.
Your will is my command, my lord, but how much longer do you intend to stay?
I don't know, a few days? When's that tournament thing?
Oh, only until I have won the contest?
Exactly.
I mean to return at the head of a Zayla army.
Exactly. Yes. Same page. Awesome. That's exactly what I was thinking. We win. Yeah, we win the contest, and then we lead the tribes. Perfect. I'm glad me and Lord Hien are on the same page.
You mean to participate in the Nardum?
Yes.
Have you a better idea? Consider how soundly we were defeated before. The Imperials may have since grown weaker, but we are weaker still. It would be folly to challenge them without first supplementing our forces, so yes, I intend to win the Nardum and enlist the aid of every able-bodied Zayla I can.
Yes.
Furthermore, By championing the mole in the contest.
That's who I thought you were going to champion.
repay
Yes.
their kindness.
That's who I
Lest
wanted to
you forget
champion.
They saved me from certain death, and a man who suffers such debts to go unpaid is without honor and unfit to lead.
You 100% have my blade in this. This is exactly the kind of plan I wanted.
Just so, just so. Our lord has spoken, you giddy. But take heart. I shall keep him safe. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
I like that. And should it come to it, bring him back by force.
This is no laughing matter, Gosetsu. But if these are my orders, very well. Once more, I place my faith in you. Pray look after them both.
Don't worry, I'm on it. And Ninja's gone.
Looks like it's up to us then. Though it does seem a bit risky. Isn't Hien meant to be the next king of Doma or something?
Mm-hmm. But it's fine, we got this.
So they say. Though in truth I am but a pale reflection of my late father. All the more reason to entreat your assistance.
Hey, you got it.
For ours is an impossible dream. To set in motion a revolution that will rattle the very firmament and shake off the yoke of the most powerful empire in the world.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Let's go.
Syndral Dragon Soul, was it? Once again, allow me to thank you for your many deeds in service to Doma. For 25 years did my father rule in name only. My rule, if one would deign to call it that, has been naught in comparison.
We're gonna change that.
Exactly, that changes now. We have a purpose and a plan, and after we take to the battlefield together, we will have victory as well.
Yeah!
You're a practical man, I can tell. Disinclined to trust in words when actions speak truer. I can relate.
Stars in the dark. Hien is, if nothing else, an optimist at heart. Not the weapons I need.
So, you too have heard of the Nadam. The great battle for supremacy of the steppe. I learned of it during my stay with the mole. To my knowledge, no foreigners have ever participated, much less triumphed in the Nadam, but lack of precedent notwithstanding, I should think we would have good standing to bid them march with us to Doma, should we win.
Agreed, we gotta win.
Will they even permit us to fight, my lord? We belong to no tribe of the steppe. We are not without options, given what Serena has told me. You see, in accordance with the god's wishes, her people shall participate in the coming Nadam. And when they take the field, I mean for us to fight alongside them as fellow warriors of the mole. But we need not discuss this at length here. Come, let us head north to Mole Elo, where Serena and her people have made camp for this season.
Ha! Good.
More than you, Chachu.
Who needs words? Oh, we can do this quest. We're here. Right here.
Thank you so much. Nearly the end of me. I must thank Kazi-shan as well for sending help. Quite impressed you understood that you were needed here. Working out exactly what the Kastar are trying to communicate is never easy. They believe all words to be lies and as such never open their mouths. However, they're both loyal and honest. That's why so many are more than happy to do business with them. I'll be along shortly as soon as I've reloaded my cart. Okay. Be better if you gave me something of yours so I could show it to him and then be like, he's okay. Let me not do it. Oh, communicating without words is hard. Considering that's what I do here 5 times a week. Friends, I give you Mol Elo. The Khatun of the tribe, Khatun? Timurun resides in the largest yurt. We shall go and make our introductions. Okay? Purple rain. There was more time, I would do that one. I also did not do this. Because I forgot. Darn. Thought I could. Oh well. And yeah, me and Ian, same page right now. That's always nice when you find an NPC that's like, alright, we're on the same page. Instead of most NPCs where it's like, quit being dumb. And that's happened quite a bit in this game. One of the reasons I love this game so much. Northwest. Maybe there then. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Aw. Looks like I can make it. It just stopped jumping. West. Up there. Nice to see the path up there. Mushu. Too much. It's fine. Alright. Everything's fine. How dare. Maybe able to grab quite a few of these now. That'd be nice. Southwest. Yep, she sure is. Oh, we're back to this one, huh? Yeah, okay, never mind. Man, just, yep, early. Just, having the lower mount speed, like, you can feel it, especially coming from places that I have the double increased mount speed. You really feel it when you don't have it. Are those like the, oh, it's like a little puppy. It has little ones? Oh, that's adorable. You have a bell. Now I want one. There must be one of those as a minion. Closest thing I have. Probably the fawn. Oh yeah, I now have a wind-up Chloe from The Wondrous Tales. I got one line and that got me it, so yeah. Wrong thing. Minion guide. I'm like, I put the button somewhere. I'm still getting used to it. I put a minion button there a few days ago. Still haven't gotten used to it. Yeah, we'll go with the wide-eyed fawn. Mole, Merchant, and Minder. At last, the traveler comes.
Tamarun Hatun, Sirina, I am returned.
Ah, you found each other.
Ours is the soil, Hien. The Domans, and the Eorzeans too.
You know us?
It's like, wait.
The gods know you, child. As do the stars in the heavens, which shone bright at your coming.
Thanks, Heidelin, for the assist. Wait.
The mole hearkened to the whispers of the elder gods, which guide us in our daily lives. We know them through the Utun, like my grandmother.
Okay.
Hatun, I am come to beg a boon of you and yours. That I might liberate my homeland, I seek to rally the strength of the steppe. To that end, I wish to fight in the Nardam as a warrior of the Maw. Will you grant me this honor?
To stand with the Mall is fruitless. Hien, do not do this.
Not for this.
The gods may have willed that our tribe join in the Nardam, but
Oh,
there
we
is
will.
no path to victory.
Yes.
We are weak and our numbers few. Even with your help, it would be impossible.
I'm here. It's not impossible.
I thank you for your concern, Cyrena. But it is precisely because of the seeming hopelessness of your cause that we must needs cast our lot with you.
Yeah, it's like same boat.
Were we to join hands with a more favored tribe, our victory would inevitably be attributed to them, and no one would follow me to Doma.
There you go. Smart. But this way, it's like it was him, it was us. Yeah, why not? They want to win.
'Twas the gods' will that we fight. Mayhap this too is their design. Hear me then. As Hatun of the Mall, I invite you all to join with us in the Nardam.
Yes, I thought there was gonna be like, all right, we're gonna have to do this chain of quests before we get entry. But all right.
Will you look after them?
Come with me, friends. There is much I would show you.
You... wait. I would have words.
All right.
A singular radiance, shimmering, like a jewel of the Dusk Mother, blinding in its brilliance.
The warrior of light, after all.
Stars flicker and flock to you. Before such gathered light, even the secrets of the gods may be laid bare. Some are fated to rise in grace and glory. Others to falter and fade, though not from memory. Both will be your strength and salvation come the end. Cherish the stars and the light they bring you in the dark. For you are a traveler, are you not?
Some are fated to rise to glory and be leaders of stuff, and some will unfortunately fall, like Papa Lemo. But again, not fated for memory. They help us continue on our journey through their sacrifice. Yeah, but all are stars, all the same. Thank you all for coming, and for offering to fight with us in the Nadam. Though I still fear our chances grim, I am grateful for your assistance. To recognize as warriors of the mole, there's a trial I must overcome. Darn it! When we speak of such things, another more pressing matter. A warrior's welcome. Kane, Scholar, darn it.
I guess I take the sword. Current red mage weapon is here. Oh, 64, right. 54. I was like, I have a 4 at the end of the weapon. But I should probably grab that one for later, though I'm running out of backspace. Friends, I must warn you, the path upon which you embark is fraught with peril. You will journey onto the far reaches of the steppe to confront a terrible foe, as did the warrior Bardim in the days of yore. 3 days he battled with the demon ere he returned to his people. So it is written, so must it be. Many who follow on his footsteps perish, lacking in strength of body and mind. Therefore, we must treat you to a great feast. Woo! Down for this. Yeah, not what we were expecting. Like at all. Really? What? Have I said something strange? The hungry fox starves staring at the bull's testicles. Therefore, warriors should be well fed on the eve of battle. Okay. She does have a point. We can be busy in my absence. A brief repast may be in order, lest we collapse of fatigue and malnourishment in the midst of our trial. Yes, but I fully expected like some other trial. Before you do the trial, you must have another trial. And that was a really weird saying. We're just going to look past that. Just so. However, it will take time to prepare. Anything we do to help might give us a chance to learn more about your people and their ways. Oh, if you insist. Yeah, why not? Go speak with Dorbe, Lace? Okay. Thumbs up. As for you three, you can help me with another task. Today's feast, the gods decreed we lure Golo Golo to slaughter with entrails. Perhaps you could be the ones to do this. That your people look to the gods for guidance, I understand. But in your daily meals? I say, your grandmother must be quite busy. Yes, we look to the gods for everything. Even what we're eating today. Some days more than others, but every night we come together around the cook fire. Even babes must earn their keep on the steppe. Give over the intros, Serena. We will give you a bounty of meat. Yeah, alright. Here you go. Yeah, ask the gods. Should I take a shower? Elder gods, what do you tell me? Oh, nope, they didn't say anything. No shower today.
Should I take a shower?
Oh, rain, it must be a sign. Word of advice. Our quarry is wont to avoid the Zayla in their settlements, but is fond of flowing waters. Thought occurs to me. How about we make a game of it, Syndril? I have 6 bags of intros with which we may lure our Golo Golo. 3 for you, 3 for me. Whoever returns with the greater portion shall be declared the winner. I'm game. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah! Settled. Gosetsu will stand as witness. Let the games begin! Let the game begin. Rules are simple. Yeah, but a limited quantity of bait. Okay. Doing it. Okay, so I have 3. But there's more than 3. Ooh, do I actually get to choose? That would be cool. True! As long as the shower does not come from that cursed item from the last stream. We don't want that. Not really near water. Looks like those are my options, okay. And away from the settlement as well. I was hoping it'd be near the river, but... Let's see over here, because I don't have some of this map. Here we go, water sprites. Here we go. Yeah, here. Right here. This will definitely be one. The river winds its way south, the water is churning with the gentle current. Maybe mini Golo Golo lurking nearby. Yes. Oh, they're like bear badgers? Bear badgers? Okay.
If you want that, I'll just do pizza or something. Yeah, if you want to do that, because the spam we do together.
Alright, I feel good about that choice. That's the only one I really feel super confident about, is that one. This is the water. I think this is the worst choice. Maybe. The water's decently close by. But it's close to the town as well. Appears to be isolated and far from any settlement. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking. It's far away. Alright, I got 2. 5. One more. We get one more. Hoof prints and wagon tracks are unmistakable in the earth. No. Let's go up. See, this one's isolated as well. Okay, I think I'm going to do this one, but I'm going to go see what the one down here has to say. Because I didn't think I'd get to see them say something and give you a hint. Watchtowers of Molo. It's unlikely Golo Golo would venture this close. Yeah, no. Like that's why I pulled up the map. It was like 1, 2, 3. Wait, 4, 5. So I actually get to choose, which is really cool. I like this, where it's like, oh, it's competitive, but so far when we do something like that, we either win or lose. It's determined. But here, at least we're at least getting a sense of, hey, you get to choose. How well do you choose your spots? I'm gonna go to this one up here. That'll be my 3. So if we get another 2, that'd be 7. I feel confident. Feel good about that. I think it would have been even cooler without the help text. Oh, get another 3. Nice. That's 8. I feel really good about that. Feeling confident. You used all your bait? In that case, let us see the fruits of your labor. 8. Oh, it would seem that at the very least you are the faster hunter. Speed is not everything. For my part, I slew 6 Golo Golo. Yeah! Did it! We won. Aye, that you have, my lord. As for Sindral, the meat of 8 Golo Golo did he bring. Fine day's work, and undeniably the greater portion. Yeah. Ah, a loss, is it? How confident I was in my chances. I made good decisions. Nevertheless, a testament to your skills as a hunter and a warrior. How fortunate I am to count one so talented among my allies.
Likewise, 6. If we faltered at all, we could have lost.
And with that, our game is concluded. Let us return to Mol Ilo forthwith, and let us have Sindral present our meat to Serena.
A feast! 14!
Mayhap you are unfamiliar with traditional Zayla cuisine? Let not its appearance deceive you. It is quite hearty and nourishing. Were it not so, I doubt they could have nursed me back to health. You should have seen the state I was in.
He looks like a lord. The sword and the way he's dressed, I like it a lot. Oh, he and his dress.
Return, Sindral. How was your hunt?
Very good.
Few things should impress Serena more than a sack of blood-soaked meat taken from a freshly slaughtered Golo Golo. My word, this is impressive. Or were you so hungry you felt the need to kill so many?
Food!
Well, I shall endeavor not to disappoint you all with my cooking.
Warriors welcome.
I guess that I will take the red mage sword. The Heart of Nations. If you wish for employment, Serena has a suggestion, and with the Dark Knight sword, of course, which I have been leveling, but we'll be taking the samurai weapon, of course. Lose the skill speed. I lose crit. That makes me sad. Gain determination and... Okay. It'll be a little while before the meal is ready. If you and Lise wish to fill the time, perhaps you could assist Doma? He has many responsibilities and would welcome your help. Nor would you regret making his acquaintance, for he is liked and respected by all. You'll find him by the other year, taking stock of our supplies. Okay? Kindness and generosity they have shown not only my lord, but us all. Victory in the Nadam will be a fitting repayment. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with Gosetsu at greater length, learn more of our countrymen's plight. Oh, that'd be a good time for y'all to do that, yeah. Alright, I'll go help, please. Ah, one of the newcomers. Welcome. Spoke with Lise. I bade her help the children gather fuel for the cook fires. I trust it will be a good experience for all. For you too, perhaps. Seek them in the south, across the bridge. Okay? Yeah. I think I'll do this one. And then call it a stream. Since night's here. For those of you that are watching that care, I'll have the next episode of Final Fantasy Adventure up today. Those are going to come slower. I know I used to have a new Let's Play episode every day, it says so on the banner, but obviously over the past month and stuff, you all know this, how I've been feeling and doing. But I should have that, and these are just going to be slower anyway, just because of all the editing. But I'll have that one up today. Oh, Sindral, are you here to help too? Great. So, I suppose Dorbe told you that the children and I are gathering fuel for the fires, did he? It'll need to be dried before they can burn it, of course. You do understand what we're here for, right? Only, some people can be a bit squeamish about this sort of stuff. Oh, so you're not gathering grass. That's a shame. Then again, you never minded getting your hands dirty, have you? Anyway, we're trying to get 4 piles each. Good luck. Keep an eye on the children while you're at it, eh? Yeah, I'll try to have a new episode of FFA out. Gather dung. That's what we're doing here. Sorry, I cut myself off there. Because that is more interesting. I'll try to have a new episode of FFA up every 2-3 days. That's the plan. That's what I'm aiming for anyway. And now that I've kind of coming more to terms with me and the channel, I'm gonna try to set aside some time sometime soonish and record another series. Gather all the dung. Found your share yet? It is what it is. Correct. Perfect description for dung. It is what it is. Good work. Hope you took the time to talk to the children while you were at it. I didn't see any. Did y'all see any? I didn't see any NPCs. Please, look how much dung we have. Maybe I just missed them. I was too busy talking about FFA. Wow, I'm impressed. I thought we'd gathered a lot, but it looks like we have to admit defeat. Dorbe would be happy we found enough. Not just Dorbe, now we can continue making cheese. Not that I was worried. It was easier when we were living near that forest, but dung works just as well as wood. Heard the Mullah move from place to place, that the gods tell you where to go. Must be hard on you all. Hard? I don't understand. Why hard? Better for the animals to move, to have more food to eat and land to roam. To stay in one place is harder, no? That's a very interesting way to look at it. Not wrong either. From the heavens comes the rain, which nourishes the soil. From the soil comes the grass, which nourishes the beast. From the beast comes the flesh, which nourishes the Zalia. Ours is the soil of one and all. Not. You Westers are like the Domans. You live in the same place. In the villages. And all the villages are at one place are part of a nation. Yes? Yes. He talks about nations sometimes. When he was injured, he spoke of Doma in his sleep, but I did not understand his words. Whenever I ask him about Doma, he just smiles and looks to the south. Reminds me of my mother when she waits for my father to return from a long journey. But Hien will not wait any longer, will he? Because you came for him, to take him back, because his nation is more important. I'm not sure how to answer this. Speak from your heart. A nation is a place, I suppose. A place. And the people in it. Maybe the things, too. But more than that, it's the history, the traditions, the words, the stories we tell ourselves and our children. Everything that came before and everything that comes after. The place where we were born is part of who we are. We carry it with us, no matter where we go. Whoever, whatever we become, that part remains. That link to our fathers, and their fathers before them. It's not important to everyone, I suppose, and that's fine. But it's important to Hien, and me. Some call them all fools for listening to the elder gods, but it is our way. Our pride. Our nation? Yeah. Close enough. Something like that. It's something precious that you and others share, and that no one can ever take from you. We can talk more about it later. Time to go home. Dorbe is waiting. I'll stay with the children. Why not go and let Serena know how we got on? Got it. That was good, Elise. That was really good. I'm gonna have to ride all the way back out here. Darn. Oh well. Turn this one in. Welcome back, Syndrel. Speak with Dorme? Yep. Got the dung. Well, you forgive me if I ask you to wash your hands. I'll pour you a cup of milk tea in the meantime. Meal's almost ready, so we should summon Hien and Gosetsu. More than fair. Sleeping.
She needed the rest. To come so far and carry so much. Hien and his friend, too. Strange that they should vanish so soon.
Had some drinks. Practicing.
Not troubled by your old wounds, I see.
Nor you by yours. I know I should have fled with the others after Father died, instead of blindly fighting on. It was reckless and foolish, and there was naught to be gained from it. Everything to lose, rather.
We know no path save the one we walk. I myself am in no hurry to meet those who have gone before. Not while I have still to make amends.
Well said.
Well said.
You are none the worse for your time in the wilderness. On the contrary, I would say you have improved.
Come now, your victories still far exceed mine. Or have you forgotten all the times you trounced me as a boy?
I feared I would not see you again.
A life so fortuitously saved should be spent wisely. Without regret, would I have traded it for our people's amnesty, had it been their will. Instead, they have called for the sword, and so that is what I must be. Until this blade is broken, I can but carve a path forward. Were you truly so concerned for my well-being? You never showed it when we used to spar.
Job as retainer.
How you cried when you lost, and when your mother tried to comfort you, and when you inevitably came at me once more, swinging your wooden sword wildly.
Old retainer. Long time retainer.
Nina's little Master Shun. What a fine young man you've become.
A man should not be addressed by his childhood names. I've told you about that before. The mask slips. And I was so close to cultivating a winning persona.
There will be opportunity enough for putting on airs after you have returned in triumph to Doma. Now is the time to show our true character.
Well said. The three samurais. Shun, was it? No secrets between comrades, eh?
Quite right. Which makes me think you should join us next time. I dare say you have a secret or two of your own to share.
Fair enough. Gosetsu really showed off the part of him being the old retainer that he is. Oh, how you would cry. And using his child name. Just because Gosetsu's been around that long. Well, my friends, I for one am full of vim and vigor. Trust you feel the same? Then what better time than now to undertake our trial and become full-fledged warriors of the mole? Oh, better time is next time, unfortunately. That was a really cool cutscene. How's this sword? Oh, that is good. I like that one too. Nice. Oh, I like the, as much as I like that one, I like this one too. I like this one a lot. It's not the red blade. But it still looks really nice. I like the sheath. Cool. I'm okay with that. A trial before the trial. Of course there is. But that's going to do it for today's stream. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a lot of fun. I know I sure did. I really liked these cutscenes, meeting Hien and seeing some more more like Gosetsu's past, like that part of him. It was all really nice. I had a ton of fun. Hi, Niece. I hope you had fun too. It was. I really liked just all the back and forth with the characters and what we accomplished today. Good stream. Really good stream, I think. After we got past the real life stuff, but that always gets in the way sometimes, and that always sometimes gets in the way. Yeah, I thought you were, because I saw there were 3 viewers, and you're like the only other one that showed up, other than the usual too. So I had a feeling it was just you lurking. So I hope you had a ton of fun as well, and thanks for being here. And lurking is totally fine as well. Thanks for being here, and again, hope you had fun. As always, May Sky, thanks for being here. Thanks for being in chat. And until tomorrow for more Final Fantasy 14, I'm Syndrel. Remember to shoot for the stars and take care, everyone.